Jamie King, faculty with Neumont University, sitting here with
Joshua Russell,
Devin Truman,
Traven Iliff, Thomas Watts, Josh Kubiak,
Kendrick Higgins,
and Instructor Josh Krebs.
and working on a project for which class, Josh?
This is the application development course in .NET.
So tell me about your project.
Alright, so what we originally set out to make is a dungeon crawler that has infinite levels that will scale all the way through, and each and every single level is going to be unique and randomly generated.
Hold on. Dale!
We accomplished all of that, and we far surpassed what I originally thought was going to happen. In fact, I've been really impressed with what we've made.
Take us through the game.
Alright, I'm going to show you two different parts of it. First, the character creation, because that's unique. By default, we have the character named as Jamie. However, you can change that whatever you want.
Jamie's a good name, by the way.
Yeah, in theory.
Alright,
Wow. We're going to discuss your grade in my class.
it's okay, you just name this character.
We have three different character archetypes that you can choose for by default, and they assign your stat points. However, you don't have to use them. In fact, you can say, I want to be a warrior, but I'm not good with 6 strength. I want 5 and 1 extra dexterity. And you can edit these however you want. Once you enter the game, let's go with a mage. Once you enter the game, it'll start you off in the shop. You have to equip your armor, equip your weapon. The weapon is assigned to you based on whatever stats you chose. And if for some reason you decide to leave a point out and do all equal stats, you'll get a sword. Okay, this is the shop. We have the shop owner over here. You can go in, you can sell your stuff, or you can buy some stuff, and then you leave. The second you leave, it'll randomly generate an entire level for you. While you're in the level, you have access to your potions, your health, your experience, as well as your stats. There are 2 main events while playing. You move around, and you have a chance of encountering either a trap or a monster. The monsters are indicated by skulls in the area. Once you get into this section of the game, you have options of attack and flee. Whenever you attack, it'll animate your player's attack and then the monster's attack, and subtract health based on the damage that you did to the monster and what the monster did to you. Once you kill it, you receive loot, which pops up in this window saying you defeated a monster, and then you received a health potion in this instance. The loot's randomly assigned, and it scales based on the floor you're on. You can see the floor you're on up here.
What quarter are you guys in?
Quarter 6.
Quarter 6 of 12. The game engineering degree is 12 quarters long. And how many weeks have you spent on this project?
5.
So this is a 5-week project, and there's 6 of you in the group.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So how come you're able to do so much in such a short amount of time?
The group we have is really good. Everybody's worked really hard on this game. It was a lot of effort.
and it helps that we're all really enjoying playing it while we make it. So
You enjoy playing the
we
game.
enjoy playing it.
That helps in most situations. However, majority of the time we just find ourselves playing the game while we're supposed to be working on it.
It's probably the only time you can play games and not get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
How is working on a group project different from doing individual labs?
With individual labs, you can work on the project and not have any like run-ins with other people's problems that you may have. We didn't really have much of that. We had like 1 or 2 of those every once in a while, but mostly as far as a group project, you have to make sure everything's up to date, everyone's code works, and everything works together. And whenever you decide to implement something, that you have everything that everyone has already implemented, so that you don't break anything.
Oftentimes, as an instructor, there's no way in a class large enough to form teams where every team is happy with exactly who was selected. There's always someone who says, I'm having a hard time working with this person. That always happens. In the real world, you will have people that you hate to work with. It is unavoidable. It will occur. And those people will keep their jobs. So you'll still have to work with them. Normally what happens when I have a team come to me, I try to facilitate problem solving and resolution, but when it doesn't happen, usually I say, well, find a way. Because that's what happens in industry. And this kind of environment where you have so many people from different places in the country or in the world, you're going to have those scenarios pop up. It makes a perfect simulation for what the real world is like when you get out into industry.
I'm a student at Neumont University. I'm about to start my first projects class. What advice would you give to a student in that situation?
It's okay to cry.
Work hard. Don't give up.
Rely on your teammates. I've had issues of me trying to take over other people's part of the game several times. And I've had them just say to me, Josh, work on your own stuff. I got this. So you have to trust your teammates. Trust that they're going to be competent. Trust that they're going to get it done.
I would also say communication is a big part of it. There were tons of times where I had to communicate with Watson here because he did the monster class, Kendrick did the player class, and I did combat, so I had to talk to both of them about how it was working and able to get it to be more balanced and ready to go. So definitely talk to your teammates.
When we look at job descriptions, we often see oral and written communication skills. You feel like you're getting experience with that?
Absolutely.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, thanks guys.